Ain't no competition, big bag don't mean everything wavy. I got 99 problems like Jay-Z. For the felony, just try to slay me. That's my grandmother, I be Navy. I got money and niggas move shady. With my brother, I put that on baby. I'm a squad, my cop a Mercedes. Happens to every day can be late. Body drop all the time, I don't feel nothing. So the guy gon' make me go kill something. So I shoot a no mercy, a chill button. I done been through so much, I don't feel nothing. I was done up the drugs, I made two it. I was locking myself out to lose it. If you watching me clocking my movement, they be plotting, no gas me stolen. Body drop all the time, I don't feel nothing. So the guy gon' make me go kill something. So I shoot a no mercy, a chill button. I done been through so much, I don't feel nothing. I was done up the drugs, I made two it. I was locking myself out to lose it. If you watching me clocking my movement, they be plotting, no gas me stolen. Let's be there.
So, you know, a lot of people trying to be like me, but, you know, you just can't be like me. Ooh, Lil Pump, CB on the beat. CB on the beat. Ooh, kill. Everybody wanna be like me. Ooh, kill. Everybody wanna be like me. Everybody wanna be like me. Bust down big chains and dress fancy. Ooh, everybody wanna be like me. Spent 2K last week on the white tee. Ooh, everybody wanna be like me. Drop 10K on my Gucci bed sheets. Ooh, yeah. Everybody wanna be like me. Ooh, yeah. Everybody wanna be like me. Everybody wanna be like me. Ooh, yeah. Everybody wanna be like me. Everybody wanna be like me. Ooh, yeah. Everybody wanna be like me. Everybody wanna be like me. Bust down big chains and dress fancy. Ooh, everybody wanna be like Pump. Everybody got fake drugs and love to take drugs. I do this, rich, you do whatever you want. Huh? Yes, I'm hella ignorant, I don't give a fuck. And everybody wanna be like Ye. Everybody wanna go and smash Kim K. Ooh, you can talk shit about me every day, but I'm still rich at the end of the day. I take drugs like a vitamin C. I'm a millionaire, but I don't know how to read. No, I'm a role model that these kids wanna be. I just smashed a pregnant bitch that's overseas. Walk around with my side bitch on a leash. I was 13 when I started sipping lean. Ballin' so hard, I feel like I'm KD. Wear 2 bush styles even when I sleep. Everybody wanna be like me. Ooh, everybody wanna be like me. Everybody wanna be like me. Bust down big chains and dress fancy. Ooh, everybody wanna be like me. Spent 2K last week on the white tee. Ooh, everybody wanna be like me. Drop 10K on my Gucci bed sheets. Ooh, everybody wanna be like me. Ooh, everybody wanna be like me. Everybody wanna be like me. Ooh, everybody wanna be like me. Everybody wanna be like me. Ooh, everybody wanna be like me. Everybody wanna be like me. Bust down big chains and dress fancy. I'm me. So who you? You're not me. Everybody wanna be like Toon, grow up to be like Toon, throw up to be like Toon. No one can be like Toon. No, I can see Tycoon, and if the shoe fit, wear it. I can't if these not new, little nigga, please. Y'all my enemies, but the kid is not my son. Shout out Billie Jean. You follow my lead, my chopper isn't clean. And Lil Pumpy got the pump, I got the M16. My pocket stuffy, they gon' need some manners to me. Niggas always bit the C, the bitches never bit the D. I'm pouring out the facts, so tell your son relax. And she a catfish, and he a copycat. What the fuck though? Well, if you must know, I see these lookalikes, it's kinda sus though. Young nigga from the hood with a plan. 1 foot in the street, 1 foot in the sand, 1 foot in the cleats, 1 foot in the vans, 1 foot in your ass, 1/4 of a Zan. Follow my footsteps, I give you instructions. Swallow, don't belch. You just drunk quintuplets on my 1 of 1 shit. I keep it 100. Boy, I talk my shit, then wipe my shit by hundreds. You can't stand like me, rich as fuck like me. Little black ass, nappy head nigga. Let me shout out India Irie. And ain't nothing like me. Mr. Dwayne Carter only got 1 ID. Yerp, I know that's right. You don't know that life. Stay in your own lane, don't make me bowl that strike. Yerp, everybody wanna be like me, but there's only 1 eye in my evil ear. Everybody wanna be like me. Ooh, everybody wanna be like me. Everybody wanna be like me. Bust down big chains and dress fancy. Ooh, everybody wanna be like me. Spent 2K last week on the white tee. Ooh, everybody wanna be like me. Drop 10K on my Gucci bed sheets. Ooh, everybody wanna be like me. Ooh, everybody wanna be like me. Everybody wanna be like me. Ooh, everybody wanna be like me. Everybody wanna be like me. Ooh, everybody wanna be like me. Everybody wanna be like me. Bust down big chains and dress fancy. Ooh.
Yeah, I miss you, but I got no time for that, damn. Yeah, I miss you, but I got no time for that. How could you wish you never play me? Had no time for that, damn. Play me, you my lady, got no time for that. How could you move it like you crazy? I ain't call you back, damn. Leave me alone, drunk as fuck, bitch, you dumb as fuck. Running out the box, damn. Leave me alone, drunk as fuck, bitch, you dumb as fuck. Bitch, you gonna what? Leave me alone, drunk as fuck, bitch, you dumb as fuck. Running out the box, damn. Leave me alone, Hey, yeah, I miss you, but I got no time for that. You was my little lady, drive me crazy. I was fine with that, damn. How you just gon' play me? I ain't fine with that. Thinking about you daily, smoking crazy while I'm off the tag, damn. Flexing, oh, we was flexing. Always I told you that you be a star. Goals in our checklist, damn. Question, oh, check your message. You did not come for the beat from the start. Oh, she was texting, damn. Demon, she called, leaving them gone, yeah. Fiending, she on, dreaming we on, yeah. Dropping some cool, dropping the top of my car, ayy. I cannot love her, no bitch, and she fucking the click, man, she playing her part, yeah. Damn, ayy. Life is a bitch, knew all that shit from the start, ayy. Asking myself how I come from that bitch, and she leave all that shit in the dark, like, damn. Leave me alone, drunk as fuck, bitch, you dumb as fuck. Running out the box, damn. Leave me alone, drunk as fuck, bitch, you dumb as fuck. Bitch, you gonna what? Leave me alone, drunk as fuck, bitch, you dumb as fuck. Running out the box, damn. Leave me alone, You can't play me, I'm just wavy, sipping purple till I'm lazy like a throwback. I ain't seen how you ain't know that. Hit my bop like I'm Lil Kodak on the block where it ain't good at. I can't sweat you, I'm like who that? I can't sweat you, I don't do that, nah. Hey, tell you the truth, I ain't want you to depart. Hey, I wanted you, but I can't fuck with you, cause you different, you can't play your part. No, damn, hey, tell you the truth, I wanted you from the start. Hey, I cannot fuck with no bitch, I can't love with no bitch that's not playing a part. Like, damn, leave me alone, drunk as fuck, bitch, you dumb as fuck. Running out the box, damn, hey, leave me alone, drunk as fuck, bitch, you dumb as fuck. Bitch, you gonna what? Yeah, leave me alone, drunk as fuck, bitch, you dumb as fuck. Running out the box, damn, hey, leave me alone, yeah.
I just bought a new grill, sounded like a new whip. Adam got a new drip. I'm a nappy-headed black little cool kid. Yeah, I stack that, make that, break that, take that. Got 100 ways I can flip that, get back. All up in the money just to get back. Bitch, back up. Now you probably need a tic-tac, it's that. Bitch, you front on me. Why you wanna act like this? Rolling on my wrist so she wanna have kids. Cuffs on my wrist so the cops don't trip. I'm too fly to fight. Can't afford my price. This a white tee. Bitch, bite me. I'm on a high. They on the low. You killing my vibe. Get out my zone. Said I'm on a high. They on the low. You killing my vibe. Get out my zone. I'm the best in the group chat. My niggas won't admit that. 31 hoes in my FaceTime, and I'm the one to hoop that. Rockin' and rollin' like Jack Black. Schooling you niggas like Jack Black. How could you not like Jack Black? I put that on my mama, nigga, no cap. Look, I handed a Yos. He handed a John. So they wanna fuck for a picture. Bitch, this ain't a Groupon. This that CLBN. Go ahead, bump it with mom. Said she want a spot on my list. I told her go pray to your God. Yeah, I dig that, flip that.